right, I'm here with Connor Zilisch of Trackhouse Racing, JR Motorsports, and for this weekend, Trackhouse XTF Sports. This is going to be your first GTD Pro race. A very different experience than last year. But how did this whole gig come together for you? Was it all mainly Justin Marks wanting in? Or was it more than that?
Yeah, a big part of it obviously was Justin. You know, his past in sports car racing. He always wanted to be a part of this race since he started Trackhouse, and you know, all the stars aligned for this year to work out. Obviously, with SVG being a Trackhouse teammate, you know, he's a big part of this, and then Ben having a big tie to TF Sport and running WEC with them. You know, that kind of got the team aligned with Chevrolet, and you know, obviously it had to be in a Corvette, given that, you know, NASCAR and Trackhouse they have a partnership with Chevrolet and Trackhouse. So, yeah, everything worked out to make it happen. And, you know, I'm really glad that we could put this together for this year. It's going to be a cool event for all of us, you know, all the drivers, all the teams involved, and obviously GM as well, having a big play in this. So, yeah, excited for it. It's going to be a learning experience for me, given I've never driven a GT3 car. And, you know, it's going to be a little bit of learning on the fly, but, I feel like I'm used to that at this point.
Have you actually been able to do any testing in the car at this point?
Haven't done any. So showing up to this, you know, practice tomorrow, and you know, I'm ready for it. You know, I've got some sim time with GM, which was super helpful, and you know, I've done as much as I could to prepare, but it's never the same until you show up and drive it in real life.
Righto, man. Now, since we met a year ago, it's been a whirlwind for you. You've won, since we met here at this media day, you've won, I believe, 7 different series. And you've gone from being a 17-year-old complete rookie with mainly MX-5 Cup experience to now being full-time in the Xfinity Series. Do you ever just stop and think, wow, this is a lot?
I mean, every day I you know, I'm so grateful for everything that's come my way. Opportunities, people I've met, experiences I've had. It's been a crazy last 12 months of my life, and, you know, I'm so glad that it all worked the way it did. I'm very fortunate to have, you know, everything that has come my way, and, you know, being with Trackhouse Racing, even just my family, you know, the amount of support I get from them, and, you know, how big of a crucial part they've played in my life. And, yeah, it's been crazy. Every day I, you know, think to myself, I can't believe this is actually happening. I can't believe this is real. You know, everything that's happened has been surreal, and you know, I'm very glad that I've had the opportunity to do this. I've put in a lot of work to get to this point, but obviously the stars have to align at some point, and, you know, I'm very fortunate that, you know, I've been given all these chances to show what I have and show my talent.
Now, since you're fully affiliated with Chevrolet now, is this actually going to be a lot simpler of a season schedule-wise for you as compared to last year?
Yeah, it will. Last year was wild. I was bouncing back and forth from track to track, series to series, car to car. You know, this year with the Xfinity Series, I'll be a lot more settled in one series, and be able to focus my attention more so to just that and chasing a championship. So, definitely going to be helpful on that end, but, you know, I really had fun last year bouncing around and going from car to car. You know, Justin is not slowing me down. He's not the reason I won't be racing another series. It's just the fact that, you know, I've got a lot of big things ahead of me in NASCAR. So, you know, it's definitely important for me to focus on that. Obviously the Rolex 24 is a race I want to compete in and want to do every year if I have the opportunity to. You know, this race is obviously so cool, and there's going to be some things throughout the year that pop up, I'm sure, outside of NASCAR. So, I still want to be, you know, more than just a NASCAR driver, but, you know, I'm excited to go out there and be able to focus on one series.
Right out. Now, just last year here, it was LMP2. Much of the race, at least in the later hours, was a duel between you and Malta Jakobsen, who's now a factory Peugeot driver in hypercar. Or just being able to put yourself up against some of the best in the world. Just what goes through your mind when you realize that, basically?
Yeah, no, last year was wild. I had no expectations coming into the event, and you know, to have JR Motorsports and that entire team put their trust in me and allow me to do that last year was really cool. And I'm glad I had that opportunity. It was a life-changing, you know, opportunity for me. I would have never been, you know, gotten to this point in racing GTD Pro if I didn't have them. So I'll be forever grateful that they took a chance on me and made that possible. But racing against all those stars last year was wild. I never thought I'd be racing in this race, let alone having the opportunity to win it in my first chance as well. So, very, very glad that I was able to get out there and gain some confidence in my first season in IMSA and the WeatherTech series, and excited to be back for my second season, here racing the Rolex.
I know. The Xfinity Series, you're going to be one of 4 full-time drivers with JR Motorsports. It's a pretty mean lineup. It's yourself, Carson Gawapel, Sammy Smith's back, and Justin, obviously. How have you been able to work with those 3 guys to this point?
Yeah, no, I've been able to be around them quite a bit in the last 2 years, working with GM and Chevrolet, and working out with them, and obviously being around them last year when I was teammates with them. Justin, obviously veteran in the series, always willing to help. He's a great guy that I've definitely leaned on for advice a good bit, and Sammy and Carson are very similar to me in the fact that they're young and coming up in the sport and have a lot of talent. So getting to share advice with them and learn from them has been helpful as well. So excited for this year. JR Motorsports, obviously it's a great place to be. A lot of champions have gone through that building, so excited to get that chance to race with them and looking forward to it.
I'm Caleb Barnes with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.